fishing in my tail, but the troubles I have on the ocean trail. Chum-a-tie, yoopty-yoopty-yay, yoopty-yay. Chum-a-tie, yoopty-yoopty-yay. Yoo-hoo!
Old cowboys never die. Old cowboys do die.
Hello, I am not Itsy Bit, but I play one on the computer interface designed by Split. If I were real, I would recommend one of the Phyllis shows. You know, nobody asks about her anymore. She's really kind of sad about that. She's the queen, you know. And but instead you just use this telepathic thing. You know how it works. You don't have to know how it works. It's telepathic. Great. Just think about it and pick your show. Okay, bye now. Yeah.
Hi, kids.
Welcome back to the show. I'm so glad you've chosen to come back and join us again today. We've got a real, a mix of things for you to watch today.
Yeah.
And I can't go on with this before I just apologize for the way the show's been going. You know, as I mentioned before, we don't have much of a budget, and we're really doing our best on a shoestring. I think though that we're going to manage to pull together, and we're going to give you a really good show today. You know, we
yeah,
really
it's going to be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd just like to introduce you to my
Billsy Bub, and I'm your friend. Don't be afraid because I'm a snake, because I'm just about the friendliest darn snake you're ever going to meet. And that's Mack. Say hi, Mack.
No.
Yeah, thanks, Mack. You know what? It's rather fortunate that Mack is here and kind of sleepy, because today's show is all about relaxing. Yeah, just sitting back and putting your feet up and watching the world go by without you. Yeah, because today's theme is Sloth. Yeah, wouldn't that be fun to
Billsy.
talk? All you kids are probably
Billsy.
being slothful right now.
Billsy, I thought we
Nice
had
and
made a pact.
slothful.
I thought you weren't going to go on with all these outrageous themes, teaching these kids that all of these horrible things are actually good for them. They're not.
Are you crazy? Come on, of course it's good to be slothful. It's restful.
No,
Yeah.
no.
All it means is that you're recharging your batteries. Any doctor would tell you that that's good
You
for
are
you.
so wrong.
No, I'm
Because
not.
rest is rest.
No.
And rest is a good thing,
Yeah,
definitely.
it is.
But you see, sloth is very different from rest. Rest is sort of a rejuvenation of body, mind, and spirit. You
Yep.
know, sloth is being lazy.
Uh-huh.
Sloth is doing absolutely nothing when there are actually things that need to be done.
You got
and
it.
you just ignore them, you know? You just sleep through it all, and that's not right. It's just not right. It's being a bump on a log. It's doing nothing. It's making no contribution. Mack, could you help us out just a little bit here, do you think?
I think he's being very helpful.
What do you want?
I don't think Mack is being helpful, you know. I don't
So-
think Mack has been helpful yet, as
too
a matter
bright
of
in
fact.
here.
It's his show. You know, Mack has asked me to help him out with the show, and I obliged. You know, I come on here, I'm perky, I'm bright, I'm, you know.
And
Mack-
I'm Billsy Bub.
And Mack comes on dressed in black, looking dark and dismal and, well, frankly, lifeless and dull. So, Mack, I've got a suggestion for you. All right?
What?
There's something that I found for you that I'd like you to leave the set right now and put on, if you would. Add a little bit of life, add a little bit of sunshine, add a little bit of color to things around here, if you wouldn't mind.
What's the point? It doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
The point, Mack, is that we've got kids out there to entertain.
Oh, I'm just too tired.
Mack, go change.
All right.
Bye, Mack.
Insist.
Looking
Yeah,
good.
see you later.
Bye. See you soon.
So while Mack is changing, I guess, Billsy, you and I can carry on with the show.
Yeah. So you kids at home who are being slothful and just sitting on the couch and watching this show, you know all about today's theme. So why don't you color some pictures and maybe you could mail them in to us of you and your brothers and sisters being slothful. I think that'd be great. Don't you, Tara?
Yeah, pictures of Sloth are certainly exciting.
Yeah, you know what else is exciting? Hearing Earthlings talking about it. So now, let's go down to the Earth and we'll watch what people down there think of Sloth.
You look up lazy in the dictionary, my picture's there. Mr. Lethargy here.
Hang around.
Hang around, just bum around.
Sit around. Sit on my butt.
I just lay around.
Hang out.
Lay back, read magazines, do nothing all day.
Lay on the couch comatose, sort of slipping in and out of sleep and awake.
Stay in bed, don't do anything.
Yesterday I slept till noon at least. And then after lunch I went back to bed. Sleep.
I like to sleep.
Sleep.
Soaps. I love my soaps.
Watch TV. Watch TV.
Watch TV.
Yeah. Watch TV. Don't bother taking a shower.
Not even a shower. That's great.
Well.
You know, that's the guy who said that he sits on his butt.
You know, those were really enlightening comments from some of my fellow Earthlings.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't know if any of you noticed all of the very busy Earthlings in the background, going up and down escalators, you know, going off to work or doing their shopping or doing all sorts of important things that are necessary to do to carry on your daily routine. An awful lot of Earthlings have a lot of energy, you know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
unfortunately,
you're right,
we
Tara.
just showed the 17 Earthlings on that clip that maybe are a little less enthusiastic. Isn't it about time that we went to Mack's segment now?
Which one? Oh, yeah, the band. That's right.
The band.
Oh, Mack would love
yeah.
it.
Now the band. Now
Where'd you
there's
go?
an energetic bunch
Mack.
of guys.
Hey,
You know,
Mack.
Mack. Mack.
Mack! Mack!
All right. Well, how about we just introduce the band anyway? Perhaps Mack is avoiding this segment because, frankly, I don't think the band likes him that much.
Yeah, that's great. So funny.
Well, it's pretty miserable for Mack. You know, he's with this group of guys who don't really like him.
Ah, come on. That's part of the rock and roll business. I hope it gets violent soon. That'd be great.
All right, then. Straight to the band.
That I saw, I was talking to, and he's on Alta 4, and man, he can get you guys a record deal. I mean, like, I'm gonna have to be the front, of course, you know, Max. But well, listen, I mean, like, it sounded good, but what you really need is a country song, you know. And I've been working on one. He said specifically.
What you were doing 2 weeks ago sounded pretty good.
No, I know, but he doesn't like that. He wants country now, you know. And he said country's gonna do it, and he can distribute this stuff like all over the universe, and we'll make a fortune. So, anyways, look, I've been working on something. Just gonna pass it around. And, there you go. All right. This is great. Now, I can't really write music too well, so you guys are going to have to just sort of, like, go through it just roughly. But anyways, it's a country thing, you know? So, I just wrote some lyrics, and, all right. This is going to be great. We're going to be into money soon, and I'm telling you, I'm going to have shows lined up for us.
Yeah. Country?
Well, just for now. I mean, you can go back, you know, we can start working into rock, but you got to start off with country. Just the way it is. That's what a lot of different aliens like, you know? For some reason, they seem to like country. Anyways, come on.
I'm not line dancing.
You don't have to line dance. That's okay. Oh, boy. All right, let's take it away. It's great. Oh, it's just going along great. I mean, it's like, hey, it's not working. Went out by accident.
It's Mack. Cowboy. Mack.
Oh, hi kids, we're back. Weren't those great commercials? Yeah. You know, Tara, sometimes I think I could just sit and watch commercials all day and do nothing else but watch commercials. Just sit there all day.
You know, Bilsy, it wouldn't surprise me at all if you could actually...
Yeah.
Oh, look who's up.
Oh, hi, Matt.
Good morning, Matt.
Hi.
Hi. Hey, we saw your band. It was great.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Wasn't
it is
great?
good.
Yeah, it was, that was really great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bright in here.
So, Mac, don't you have something else for us today in the show?
Oh, yeah. After 10 commercials, we go to Expozany, right?
Yeah,
Expozany.
Mac, I was wondering if we could have a little chat, actually, about Expozany.
Well, what about it?
Well, I'm a little concerned, you know. I don't think it's right for the show. I don't think it suits the image.
What? It doesn't fit the glossy format of the show?
Yeah, okay. I guess you have a point with that. It's just that, quite frankly, Mac, the guy gives me the creeps.
Oh, that's what's great about him.
Yeah,
Of course
really,
he gives you
that's
the
great.
creeps. That's what I like about the guy.
All right, it's your show.
Oh, hi there, kids. It's me, Tom Selleck again, and welcome to Expozany there. Anyway, I was watching the game here. And, whoops, let me just. I was watching the game here, and I figured TV sports is run by aliens. Like, how do they... You go to a game, you go to the game, and you never see the guys doing slow motion on the ice there. But they can do it on TV. I don't know why they do... How they can... I just don't know. You know, I mean, I tried doing slow motion before. I mean, you can do it a bit. You can do... But like, as soon as you jump or something, you lose the whole effect. Anyway, I figure it's got to be aliens that are doing the slow motion because, like, I don't know, maybe they're like manipulating the time-space continuum or something. Anyway, how do you explain a guy like Mario Lemieux or Joe Montana even when you're playing football there? Someone who's just amazing. I mean, it's superhuman for crying out loud. So that's what I figure is. Anyway, I gotta... Well, that's another area of Expozany for this week, so... I'll see you next week there.
And here comes a penalty.
Bye, Tom. Gosh, I like that show. See the way he was just sitting around on his couch watching sports? He even taped it so if he fell asleep, he'd be able to rewind it and watch what he missed.
At least he got off the couch at one point today.
Yeah, well, I don't know. He'll get the hang of it.
Tom's great. He's got such a good show. I mean, that's the way you should do a show, from the couch, you know? I mean, nobody should have to get off the couch.
Yeah,
Just lay down.
there should be more of that on TV. Just
Yeah.
people sitting on the couch talking. Yeah,
I think
that'd
so,
be
too.
great.
Yeah.
Is there anything else we can go to now?
Yeah, just a second. I really don't feel like doing this, but I've got to talk to Dr. Onius.
Dr. Onius, that's great.
Sure.
Dr. Onius, come in. Come in. It's Machiavellian.
Hello, Mack, and welcome. Thank you for joining me for another exploration into the world of science. Today, we will scientific question, and that question is, what is suction? Without it, we would be unable, for instance, to draw air into our bodies. Without suction, we would be unable to siphon gasoline. Without suction, we would be only able to play half of the notes on a harmonica. question remains unanswered. What causes suction? Science tells us that it has something to do with the heating of air. To demonstrate, common glass milk bottle. Next, we take a quantity of newspaper, a hard-boiled egg, peel. The air pressure created by the newspaper in the bottom of the bottle will actually physically suck the egg into the bottom of the bottle, thus proving another scientific theory. It really works best when it's an inferno. Okay, there we go. Now we'll place the egg on top of the bottle and wait. And we will see that the egg will be sucked into the bottle, and it's begun. It has begun. Half of the egg. Now the other half seems to be. There we have it. As you can plainly see, the egg is now inside the bottle. Ideally, this experiment usually works a little more smoothly than it did today.
Dr. Onius, these experiments are really stupid.
Yes, Mack, I realize that. I apologize.
Listen, next week you can try something a little different. I'll give you the ideas.
Oh, that would be wonderful. I would really appreciate that. It would be nice to have some nice, fresh blood around here.
Fresh blood? Yeah, that would be great. Oh, you know what? I love when he does experiments with fire. Maybe we should encourage those.
Alrighty then, let's get right back on track, and we're going to go to our next feature, which is Story Tales, our happy little energetic feature.
Yep.
That actually stands out like a healthy thumb on an extremely sore hand.
Very good.
Mack?
Story Tales, yeah.
Mack, wake up.
Let him sleep.
So tired.
Once upon a time, in a land far away, there was a lonely little kingdom in which almost everyone who lived there was unhappy. And why was everyone so unhappy, you may ask? Well, if you lived in a kingdom ruled by Queen Annabelle, you'd be unhappy too. You see, Queen Annabelle had absolutely no sense of humor. This proved to be an insurmountable problem for the court jester, and after years and years of trying to make the queen laugh, she too soon became as sullen and sour as her queen. The two of them just sat moping around the castle, thinking of things to complain about. Things like the laughing of the children of the kingdom they heard coming through their window. If those children are not serious, thought Queen Annabelle, how could they ever expect to get any work done? So she outlawed laughing and had her court jester write it up in the book of laws that she used to rule the kingdom. The word kingdom, too, was outlawed because the queen thought it was too confusing since there was no king, and it was decreed that the people were to call it not a kingdom, but a thingdom from that day on. Now, all of this was getting just a little too silly for Flippo Wiggins, who lived in the kingdom, or thingdom, and was without a doubt the funniest person in the entire world. He had won the title in international competition 8 years running. He decided to pay a surprise visit to Queen Annabelle and her morose court jester to cheer them up, because he had always heard in stories how making queens, kings, and princesses laugh always makes things work out the way everyone wants. And so he packed his things and went to the castle. Well, Flippo was never in finer form. He bounced off the walls, he bounced off the ceiling, he bounced off the floor. He rolled and bowled, folded every fold, and pulled every funny face in the book. At first, Queen Annabelle and her former jester just sat there, looking quizzically at the energetic young Flippo Wiggins. But not long into his routine, the jester began to smile. Then she began to laugh. Then she began to laugh very, very hard. She was so happy that she danced around the room. This was indeed a happy, happy day in the kingdom. joy had been returned to them, and they believed that from now on, things would be good and cheery and happy in the land. Of course, they were wrong. You see, they forgot that Queen Annabelle was, well, she was Queen Annabelle. None of that nonsense had any effect on her. Well, that's not really true. It did inspire her to toss both Flip-O-Wiggins and her own jester unceremoniously out of the kingdom and ordered never to return with their silly, unproductive ways. And Flip-O-Wiggins learned that in real life, people aren't as easy to change as they are in stories.
That was great. I just love those story tales. Wasn't that a great queen? She just lay around doing absolutely nothing until people did stuff she didn't like, then she kicked them out. Isn't that great, Tara?
Well, actually, it's an extremely lazy and inefficient way to run a kingdom, I would think.
Oh, I don't know. She seemed to be doing okay.
You can't just ignore things that go on until somebody, bothers you. It's just not the right way to do it.
Doesn't that sound a little bit like this show, Tara? Anyway, let's
Frighteningly
just
so.
get moving on with the next feature. Kids, you're gonna love this one. It's got cute puppets and everything. It's called Sunshine Friends.
Okay, wait a second.
What?
Billsy. Do you remember the pact that we made?
Oh, yeah.
You made me a little promise that everything's going to be happy.
Don't worry about it. It's going to be great. It's going to have nice cute puppets and everything. Nothing like the other one.
Are you
It's going to have
sure?
cute puppets. Yeah, watch. It's called Sunshine Friends.
Hello, kids. Bobo and I are here to teach you French. That's what we do on Sunshine Friends. So let's start. Bobo, what is French for thumbtack? Thumbtack. Well, he's not too French. But wait, who's that? Oh my God! Kids! Kids, run for your lives! It's not a sunshine friend! It's not a sunshine friend! It's... Ah! The creature from hell!
You know, Phyllis told a really funny story. It's about this little boy and the dog. I'll tell it to you now. It's really good. Once upon a time, there was this... Error. There's an error. Error. There seems to be an error in the system. Once upon a time, there was this... Error. Do you know it's telepathic? It's telepathic. Break. Think about it. Break your show. It's telepathic.